All right, this is fucking January 23rd. Why your server hates you. Recorded from downtown Seattle, motherfuckers. And tonight we have a special presentation. We got a new guest on. Her name is Brittany, and she's gonna be filling the questionable void of how servers get disrespected as females, as far as how men will come into the establishment and have a server be nice to them, and evidently that's their fucking job, but they will think that since a female server's nice, and they want to fuck them. And there's so many fucking males who come in. We live across the fucking alley fucking waterway from a Navy town who has a shipload of people waiting to upload sperm onto the population, even though they're in the wrong country, because they can just go to the Philippines and fucking just unload it on all kinds of whatever the fuck. But
literally whatever.
They literally come in like children with no social skills into fucking places, and they will flip fucking things out. I had my wife who was pregnant had a fucking number put on her receipt, itemized receipt, because she works as a waitress sometimes, and to call me, which I'm going to say that and put that in the gnarliest, rapiest gay bars fucking bathrooms. So, but this is going to be something from a female's point of view about how just males, if you're in a fucking restaurant and you see a server you find cute and you see them smiling at you and being nice to you, and you think they want to fuck you, you might have to actually do a little more research just before that happens, because chances are is we all work for fucking tips. And if guys are nice, they're going to try to be a little more nice to like you. But unless they're like, hey, buddy, tell me something about yourself personally. Or something more infatuous than, oh, did you like the potatoes? That's not a segue to fuck me. You have to go on a little bit more, and you got to be smart. I'm not saying you can't fuck people who work at a restaurant. All I'm saying is, you gotta go off on a little bit more. Use the fucking brainworms. And hey, Brittany, if you don't mind, do you have any stories offhand about a place? Because we work together, and we worked together at a place where John worked together in Seattle.
Yeah, absolutely. And I agree with you. I think that there's that big chance that maybe they really do want to make out with your dick. It could really be happening like that. So I mean, don't give up on it for sure. But know your cues. Like, are they just smiling at you the same way that they smile at your 90-year-old grandmother? Then,
no
they don't want to fuck you. That's purely just to be kind and make some money for themselves. Like, are they grabbing the ass of their female server more than they would probably, grab yours? And that's another sign. Probably not the right tree to be barking up. So I think there's categories of guys, though, that are the repeat offenders of these kind of behaviors, where you have, just the same dude coming into, like, different places for probably his whole frickin' life. Because, these people seem to not have a real clue as to, like, how the world operates around them. I think that one of the ones I just experienced the other day was the really pig guy who comes in, and he looks kind of white trashy, clearly at least 50 pounds overweight. I mean, just gross. And so every woman that comes by him, there's nobody that's going to be jerking him off later. So he wants to just really make sure he gets it in on all the people that he can throughout his day. And, him and his buddies came in. They all seemed nice enough, whatever. Group of dudes, varying in age. But this guy, he kept calling me cutie every time. He'd be like, hey, cutie, can I get another beer? And I'd be like, oh, yeah, kind of placating the situation.
That melts it.
Yeah, because whatever. I mean, honestly, my grandmother's from Iowa. Everybody's hun, babe, love. So I kind of give people a little bit of a pass in the beginning.
Yeah, I feel that.
But this guy keeps going with it. To where the end comes around, they're all ordering their last kind of round, and he's like, do I want a beer? I'm like, I don't know, dude, do you? How's that feeling? And he's like, well, smile for me. Be nice to me. Maybe then I'll want a beer. And I literally looked at him, like, so grossed out at this point, because not only are you saying this to me, but you're saying it in front of, like, 5 of your other friends, and none of these people seem to have a problem with it. And there actually had become a lady who joined the group, which, let me fill you in on her. She's, like, 47 with that like really gross bleach blonde trailer trash curly hair with way too much
one of
gel.
those evil owls on fucking Fourth Kind.
Basically, like if that had sex with Tanya Harding, this chick would have popped out. She had like the gross, creepy pink dye at the ends of it.
Oh, it's always trying to nail everything in sight.
Oh, I mean,
Just shooting in the dark.
if you stand up to piss, she's gonna try to hit on you. End of story. Hands down. So this guy, after saying this to me, I was like, okay, so you don't want a beer. And I walked off, brought everybody back their beers. Now he's complaining that I didn't give him a beer. And I said, you know, my job isn't to be sexy to you. And this guy exploded on me. Like, how dare I claim that he was wanting me to be sexy towards him or flirt with him? And he's like, oh, I was just saying that you should smile. You should smile a little more. And I was like,
shit.
Yeah. I looked at him, I was like, actually, no. You made me feel completely awkward in front of a whole table of people. So you can't have any more to drink. And I walked off. Now, I've never actually got to the point in a sit-down family restaurant that has a bar in it. I've never felt that I actually needed to throw somebody underneath, you know, the fire like that in front of people and publicly shame them. But this douchebag had the audacity to actually try to make me feel poorly for calling him out on, you know, wanting to pretend like he had a chance with any living object ever.
That's fucking sad. Just like you said, he was just like throwing shit at you, like, should I have another drink?
Yeah.
Should I
If
look
you
more
show me your
prettier to
breasts.
myself? He's trying to make himself look prettier to you.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't work if the other person's not drinking.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. I'm like, why don't you lick your hand and rub your nipple and, you know, work it out a little bit harder for us, because it's not going that way.
You know, I just want to say to all you fucks out there who are creep bags going into a fucking place, if you want a fucking hand job, I mean, from me, drop 2 G's in a line of Coke. That's like fucking like the width of a dollar bill rolled up by a fucking school kid. Like,
ditto.
it's gotta be like, you gotta make it worth their while. You just can't act like you're awesome. You know, and I'm a guy, and once in a while I get hit on and I'll get to do something, but it's not to the ratio of what women get, because you gotta understand, like, women get offered dick all the fucking time. You know, it's one of those things that dude's just like, you know, I'm just gonna fucking shoot in the dark and something's gonna pop up and, you know, it's gonna happen. Yeah. You know, women don't do that, because if women did that by the fucking, like, third person, they'd be like, I'm gonna fucking shoot myself because I can't deal with this lifestyle.
I think Chris Rock said it best. He did a stand-up show when he was talking about any time a man does anything for a woman, just add, would you like some dick? You hold open the door, and they're like, oh, you know, you're holding the door open. And he's like, yes, would you like some dick? He's like, oh, here, you know, let me push that card for you. Would you like some dick?
I actually love that, and I would like every guy to ask me that every time they ever do anything for me, please.
And by the way, there was a guest you had, we'll call him,
I'll call him Tevin Campbell.
Tevin Campbell.
We'll do
He
a
came in
throwback.
today. Did you tell a story about how he comes in and he got 86 from our bar? And, oh yeah, go on. I'll let you finish this one.
He is a special kind of gem himself. He is the guy that is cliche on 2 different levels, where he has this whole I'm a real life chocolate face, and I say that with all love, and you know, all I do is hang out with these really, really fat white girls, and I bring I bring a different one out every week. And actually, the funny thing is, he actually is kind of smart on this one part, because they always pay for him, which I feel like,
shit? How does he work that out?
Exactly. I'm like, man, this guy, I mean, whatever. Maybe he just is really wanting to eat some food for free, so he doesn't even care about
I'll
the
tell your
checklist.
dad I'll marry you, you Jewish bitch. Before
Right.
You're
you
going to go to
fucking...
hell for this, but, you know, there's a lot of big women in America that need some love. So.
Okay,
At least
says
he's taking a bullet
John.
for us in that one.
Oh my god.
I want to drop some
Yeah,
names,
I said
but I
I'm going to
can't.
hell for that one.
But no, it's so funny. So this guy, I mean, everybody in the restaurant and bar knows him because he's such a frequent flyer that comes in. And,
Fuck. We'll pretend that never happened.
do you want to get a
Rewind.
And anyway, we're talking about this cat, and this cat allegedly came in with a different fucking chick, and then she came in with some chick, obviously, who was his girlfriend, who was banging her, or at least that, and he was hitting on the host.
He's really banging it. I mean, that's the thing with this guy. I don't even really know what he's getting out of these ladies, because you never see a repeat. It's always a different
He's
chick.
like one of those flip things. He likes to watch him step on things.
Right.
Like, he
Like
gets
some
off on
fetish
Oh, like the
freak.
shoe fetish shit?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I don't know.
I mean, this guy.
Shot in the dark.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, not gonna lie, it could have happened. But he, what the main part about him that is gross is that he would then come in after being seen with like a different woman every week by everybody who worked there, and he came up to this like 17-year-old hostess and was like trying to ask her out on dates and like asking her if she had Facebook and fucking Twitter and shit like that, like trying to be all like, oh yeah, I'll find you on there, like, so what do? Do you have a boyfriend, blah blah blah. And it's like, okay, you just wanted to pedophile range her. She is 17. End of story. He got like 86 for life, but then apparently
that's why he
showed
got
up
86?
today. Yeah, that's why he got 86, is because he was trying to be a pedophile and hit on our hostess that was underage. But yeah, I think he did come back in today. So apparently,
No, he came back in.
those 86s for pedophile actions only last for a few months in the restaurant world. So high five, wannabe corporate America restaurants that are total bitches.
He wouldn't even sit in my section too, because I was like, "Hey, you want to come in my neck of the woods?" Like I said it to him, because he wanted to sit over in the corner by Moby section or fucking
yeah.
I don't know.
Mobies.
Moby.
I didn't
Well
Moby.
played.
I wanted to say no. Obi. Fucking. I was thinking the guy from Happy Days, Ron Howard, Opie. Opie section.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Opie section.
Got you.
Bad metaphor, but I had to get that out that way.
I would have to say my next favorite guy that's totally creepy is just the plain old Facebook stalker guy. The guy who comes in and has dinner with his friends, and then suddenly when you get off your shift, you already have a Facebook notification,
shit.
and you go to it, and you're like, hey, I actually got one of those from a guy before,
Oh
and
my
it was
God,
funny
that's
because I
creepy.
accepted it and wrote him a message back saying, hey, cute guy who sat at my table, what it is. Like, I didn't even bother to use his name because guess what? I didn't know it. You fucking weirdo.
Dude, I get those once in a while
Now
from
you
females that look
Well, now I
familiar.
do. Now I definitely. Actually, Casey, you know this. You're friends with his friend Jordan, who is a liquor distributor around the area.
No, not. Oh, fuck!
So-
that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, no, this guy, I mean, given, I've gotten to know him since and his friends, and he really is a pretty decent guy, but it is funny because...
But he's not like 80 and shit right there.
No, this guy is, like, young. He's, like,
Oh, shit.
25 or something.
Oh, shit.
And he's attractive. Like, he's got all these tattoos, he's got, like, the gauged ears. And, you know,
I didn't
drives
know he
a good...
worked for them.
He drives a good vehicle. Like, I mean, he's got a job. Like, you would think he wouldn't have any problem pulling tail. But apparently he does, because I later found out that he had, like, friend requested one of our other hostesses.
Let's talk about him after the
Like,
podcast, because
yeah,
I got some shit to
an
talk to you about.
expo. It was just really funny because, yeah, this was, like, not only just something that had happened to me, but it happened to, like, several of the other females that I worked with. And that's just in one business
my God.
in one town. You have to wonder about how many women he has as Facebook friends that are nothing more than, like, this sick version of, like, the new booty call or something.
Ooh, which
You
face
know?
do I want to go
Yeah.
and see for dinner
Dude.
tonight?
Actually,
Let's go Facebook stalking.
your
Friends of friends of
your man
friends.
talked to me about someone I met at a wine tasting thing who worked with this wine company out here. I'm not gonna say which one, but called him up later. Here's this. I called him to my girl. I go, oh, that Shia LaBeouf looking motherfucker. But he's like, she's like, yeah. He called your guy was like, he called me up looking for fucking like girls and stuff. I was like, why does another guy have to call another guy up to fucking find females? Why can't he just fucking just do his shit and fucking not be like, who do I prepare the poison? Show me where they live. Show me when they go to the
I know,
bathroom.
right? I agree. How rapey is that? Seriously.
Incredibly rapey. Incredibly rapey. God, there's so many. Oh, God.
Oh, actually, no.
Well,
I
you know
have.
what? A lot of people don't even know how to talk to people anymore. As this is progressing in this digital age, I'm going to touch on something. So, I mean, they come into a restaurant and they're sitting there, deep in their iPads or iPhones their whole life, texting each other. They don't even know how to do a direct communication with another human being and not come off just absolutely pervy.
That's true. You can
I
tell
agree
what we're
with that.
doing.
No, really, I can't even spell anymore because of autocorrect. So I totally agree with you that the technology that we have nowadays impairs people, for sure.
No, people impair people.
Well,
they just use the technology. People are just dumb.
Well,
There's nothing stopping them from using that
Coming
piece
back.
of technology to read.
No, people
They're
are
just
just idiots.
Yeah, this is why your server hates you.
Well, Brittany, I wanted to ask you a question. You worked at this one place downtown in the facility, and I don't want to say the name of the place, but it was like Saved by the Bell when they were like 40 years older than the people of the cast and shit. And I came in there once, and I've only been there once. I didn't drink there. There was like a bunch of tables out, like it was a wedding reception, but half-assed. And there was a bar behind it and shit. And there was like a slight meat market of people who were like 20 years older than me. Like fucking like kind of sitting up and sitting down. It was like really awkward. And they're playing some Cube 93 shit, which is like my nightmare. And so, like, do you have any stories from that facility? Because that seems like it has like date rape written all over it. Or just shit like that. Because in those meat markets out here, there's this one place out here. God, I don't want to mention a name. But they play, it's basically like, you know how on a podcast we talked about how we got the black people don't tip ratio, and I was talking about how black people and white people are identical because you have a white trash black guy. Or, a white trash white guy and a ghetto black guy, they're both the same.
Yeah.
Like normal black people, normal white people, they're the same. But when they get to that trashy ghetto ratio, they are just like, all they do is suck ranch through a straw and fucking just like fuck whatever
Both
goes around.
sides equally with the ranch. It's impressive.
It is
I
incredibly
wonder
impressive.
if you find like a trashy Japanese person, they're sucking ranch out of a
Just
straw
loves
too.
themselves
Maybe
some
that's
noodles
the
with
correlating
ranch.
factor. Maybe
They-
we found it.
well, they have a-
Valley.
they have a
it's
get-
just full of retards.
They have a
Just
ghetto
Downey's
ass.
delight over there.
It's hidden, but it's not hidden. But
Fetal
like,
alcohol and has never seen the best of this
but the
place.
funny thing is like they make each other racist against each other, and I just don't like them because they're fucking annoying. But anyway, there's this place out here. I would just call it, I don't know, on a hunch, McCloud's. Sorry, it doesn't really. It's like McBoyles or something. I don't know. Fucking. Anyway, there's a place where like it's like a meat market of fucking like white trash assholes and black trash assholes that come and hit on people. And sometimes they'll lurk to this place because they get into it with you know what's weird is males will get into it with a group of friends and like, hey, we're gonna fuck a bunch of bitches, and they'll get on this gang raping fucking spree. And it sucks when you get these people that'll actually like, you know what? We'll go to a restaurant. Let's pay a little more money, have some more food. And if you have to deal with these fucking people in your section, and it's not my problem. It's only females' problem. But like, it's like that's the kind of person I want to bring up in this. The rapey type. The fucking.
Yeah, I've
The what-
actually worked at a more bar kind of place than like a restaurant bar too. And the bar places definitely have a more aggressive style of these kind of guys. They don't try to disguise it as much as like the restaurant people do. But
Just walk right up and say like, hey,
Yeah.
you want some dick?
you know what's exactly,
You want some dick?
But I feel like it's almost a little more acceptable, as horrible as that is for me to say, when you're in a bar, because at least then people are fucking trash. And honestly, I'm such a hot mess when I'm trash that, like, I can't really hate on people a ton that act ridiculous when they get drunk, because
people-
me faded is, like, a joke. So, you gotta give them that kind of credit, but I feel like you get the guys in there that are, like, Night at the Roxbury gone really bad, that I agree have like that gang up mentality where if they were by themselves they wouldn't be that bad, but once you get 2 or 3 of them, they're all wasted, they're sitting there like, dude, yeah, she would totally fuck me, no, she would totally fuck you, blah blah blah.
And you're standing right.
Yeah, and you're like the cocktailer and you're like, do you want a beverage or are you still on the pussy alert trail? Can I get your focus for like 1 minute? Honestly, though, my most horrifying stories of the bar are of females. I know that sounds crazy,
Oh,
but...
weird. That's interesting. I never worked at a straight up bar, but that's what I did.
Oh, yeah, no, the females are 10 times more horrifying than any male could be at a bar.
Go on.
I actually had this one chick, she could not stop sucking dick. We found her in the bathroom one time with this guy.
Oh, really? That's your literal.
Just
No.
walked in, dick in her mouth.
Dick in her mouth
kicked
all the
her
time.
out. Dick was still in her
No,
mouth.
did. Kicked her out. 2 weeks later, we found her outside in the garbage dump. No, I can't even make this up. It was
With
like
a
the fenced...
banana butt.
No, with a dude. And it was like the fenced off area for the garbage. And we went out there to bring out the garbage in the middle of the night, like, as it's a Friday. And literally, she was sucking off a dude. And we're like, are you kidding me, man? Like, is a car not adequate at this point? I mean... So, no, that really actually happens. And we had another girl who always came in. She was a Navy chick, which they are a special breed right there, folks.
I'm not going to lie. This is very true.
Yeah, they
This
really
is
are.
horrendous.
They are. And so she had a friend, and we lovingly called them Braces
They
and
usually
Snail Trail.
They're usually the random normal person, the random lesbian, and the random fucking, like, they don't know they don't have a penis.
Oh, no, this one was the I don't know, I don't have a penis. That was braces. She was trying to lock it up, get it right, get it tight, look really good for the guys. So she had braces running around, but she would still, like, try to act like she was going to get it on with these guys. And I think it just intimidated them, to be honest. So she was really buff, too, which I don't think played to her advantage. But her friend, Snail Trail, is the one that was a real delight.
Snail Trail.
Yeah, she was,
I love that.
you know, a little bit of a bigger girl.
Very viscous.
Not crazy big, but she was husky, folks. And this one night we were out there and we were cleaning up the dance floor as everybody left, and it was like this white, fake linoleum tile crap, and we would use so much bleach because it was like propaganda syphilis positive everywhere.
I like
and
the term we do so much bleach.
I mean, we would.
I'm going to use that as a patent. We'd use so much bleach.
It was, I mean, more than you should.
Bevan came in.
Yeah.
It's not a story until you open up with that.
Yeah. I mean, no, I'm not even joking. Like, my coworkers literally would be like, my eyes are kind of burning. Like, can we not use as much bleach? But it needed to happen. I couldn't get away from it. So, but anyways, I didn't know she was still there this one night. And so we were, you know, of course, then every night you don't know customers in there. You start talking about stuff that you clearly would not be talking about had you known somebody was in there. And I don't remember what we were saying, but, you know, we saw her come out and it was instantly like, you know, cone of silence happened because we all feel awkward. We have no clue what she heard. So she comes like walking across this little thing, you know, kind of like hobbling because she's wasted and wearing these heels that she should never have been wearing. And anyways, there was a trail left behind her because it reacted to the bleach water that was on there. And literally there was like this wave on the ground behind her.
That's
Hence she got the name Snail Trail. So she was a
I had a
pretty
completely
fast
different
one.
image in my mind with that.
Yeah, me too. I was thinking just like someone blasted a bunch of loads in her face to make her look like a snowman, and like she walked around. I didn't think there was like some kind of chemistry
I was thinking
experiment.
of
No,
something
there
like
really
dog
was. Yeah, no.
dragging. It's like,
No, that's. I actually had one lady who came in and she was really drunk and she would come in all the time and she actually bartended in a town next to us and this one night she happened to be wearing kind of a belly shirt and she has a lot of tattoos. I like tattoos, they're cool, so I was kind of checking them all out, but I noticed this one was like pretty big and it said biohazard on it, and so I had to question because the biohazard was literally like on her side hip, like right lower like vagina hip over here. So I asked her about it and she was like, yeah, I get fucking trashed all the time. She's like, and I have herpes, so I feel like if I get too drunk and I don't tell somebody about it, like, this is a fucking disclaimer. Like, it's your own fucking fault for fucking me. And I was... what do you even say to that? What?
Well, you say, like... Dude, I actually saw this... I don't know if it was on Bill Maher or something, but, like, someone actually... No, dude, this was in the fucking news, like, a couple weeks ago and shit. And that's funny that you bring this up because... chicks have been doing this as a precaution, like, yeah, I fucking did some shit, and there's nothing wrong with my fucking, like, clown hole, and, you know, I just want to let people know. But the thing is, Biohazard is a symbol for so many fucking, like, anarchist things, and there's a band called Biohazard, so when people see a Biohazard tattoo, they're not thinking, oh, just like when people see a fucking Christian cross and some shit, you don't think, oh, this person's gonna think my kid's a bastard because I didn't fucking, like, get married to happy Jesus and his dad, which is really him, and whatever the fucking weird shit they believe to make this happen. They didn't think it's like, you know, it's a band. People should really have, like, a tattoo. People should really have a tattoo of, like, yeah, dude, this has been pounded by some weird shit. Don't know what's going down, but look out. Peace.
It's like
and then the peace sign.
I mean, write it in, like, you know, cool, put it in Latin or something, but at least then you can say, like, but, I mean, yeah,
but
this
the biohazard thing, fuck that, dude. That doesn't even, no one would see a biohazard and be like, oh, cool. No one's gonna think, whoa. Okay, I read about this in school in my hazmat category. Let me search back to the index. Oh, yes, biohazard, 35 degrees left of the abdomen. No one's gonna give a shit about that. And bitches who do that, you're pathetic. You might as well just whisper it in their ear when they're sleeping. By the way, I have AIDS. Word up. I know you heard me because you're right next to my face saying this.
No, yeah, I mean the women can be way worse in those kind of situations, at least for gross out level. I mean that was one of the most horrifying things I ever probably came across as far as just open information to me that it was not requested at that level.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely.
have you ever had?
I did a term in the military, and females were the grossest people around.
What?
They just were. Like, there were certain very nasty guys, don't get me wrong, but the stories of the women were always so much worse, and it was kind of crazy. Like, in the female, like, quarters or whatever, they actually found that a girl had taken a shit in the shower.
Oh, no shit.
Just
They're like
taking
down
a
with
big
that
old
more?
fat dump right in the middle of the shower drain, and left it there. And so then somebody had to come in and get cleaned up. Or like opening up like their locker and the whole locker being filled with tampons. Used.
Do you think it's more of a...
old. Like,
I mean, that happened at our
that's-
work, though. That girl who took a shit in the bathroom and then wrote with her own feces
What?
on the wall twice in the same
What?
night. You never heard? Oh, my God.
No!
Oh,
This
yeah.
is a story. Yeah, please.
Oh, please
share.
elaborate. You heard about
is
this,
your-
John?
No,
Go
not
on.
at all.
Okay, Brendan.
Oh
go
yeah,
on.
at the same place that we all worked at. There was this one night, and I mean, it was like evening time, and we had somebody come on and be like, "Yeah, there's a mess in the bathroom," which I mean happens. So we just sent in one of our female expediters because we didn't have a female busser on staff that day, and she came out and was literally like, "Fuck my life," and we were like, "What happened? What's the mess?" And she's like, "It's not a mess. Somebody wrote." Shitty city sucks or something like that, like wrote on the bathroom wall with her own feces and left it there. So then this expediter had to go in to clean it up, and I mean you can tell obviously afterwards she's very depressed about her life because she just had to go clean
She's
up
got to go clean this up. Yeah.
some doo-doo. So she gets done with this and comes
See,
out.
I don't even.
We
need
gotta
to
talk about
explain-
this
I don't
after
need
the
to
show
explain
because
it.
I have some questions
No,
to figure out.
then-
Listen to this.
Like no more, I want to say an hour later, somebody comes out of the bathroom and is like, somebody put poop on your wall. And we were like, what? And so Danny had to go back in.
Oh, shit! That guy!
Damn him. And he had to go back in and clean up the shit off of the wall for the second time. And they had like drawn with it. I mean,
He
it was-
really had it fucked.
it was really bad, and to this day, like, we still talk about it because it's like the phantom pooper. Like, who did this? And did they have gloves? I mean, how much did you have to wash your hands after you drew with your own poop on the wall? I just don't. It was kind of shocking.
I'm at a loss for words right now. Like,
You know, I never heard about that, but you think it could have been like a busser who was pissed that had access and were just as comfortable to do that?
Well, I think we'd already had a guy before who worked with us there that went into the guy's bathroom and sketched into the wall that, like, one of our bosses was a dick or
notice,
whatever.
the guy sketched into the wall.
Yeah, they didn't.
The woman wrote with her own feces. Please tell me which is more disgusting.
Oh,
bad.
yeah. That's fucking like, just, they had a good time doing it.
Well, and I mean, my thought process too is like, was she like holding it in one hand and writing with the other, or was it like in the toilet and then she was scooping from there? Like,
Or she just made a little bowl and kind of used it like a paintbrush.
like
how
Bob
you-
Ross, and there's some happy little
Bob,
trees
happy little
over
trees,
here.
happy little clouds.
Oh, like they sucked in a straw and spit it out? No, they
Whoa,
wouldn't do that.
whoa,
No, too far.
No, there'd be vomit. There'd be
Blow
feces.
pipe. No.
But like
No.
someone, like honestly, if I was really pissed off at a place I wanted to do some shit, I would pee all over the place. Yeah, I mean, if I had to touch it, I would make it perfect. So
If I were to do anything
There's
with,
just a lot of conscious
Yeah.
thought going on behind this. When there are
About
much
taking
other,
shit someplace.
more plausible things to do with your energy and time than to go, hey, I'm gonna kind of act like an orangutan with my feces here. I'm just gonna use my sentience to be able to create some elaborate words instead of just fling it in their face. Well, you know what? I do have a story of kind of getting hit on that I thought was kind of funny. It doesn't
Go
happen
on.
as much, of course, for guys, but it was a little old lady, and was joking around with the table, and she kind of went to go put her arm around my waist, I think, to kind of give me a little hug, but her hand went right on my ass, like just perfect.
God,
And I actually, the funny part of it was, by her expression, I could tell she didn't mean to do it, but then she just went for it and just, gave me a grab, and I was just like. That was the first time I was treated like a piece of meat. And
Did you like it?
No, it was just interesting. I don't want to say I liked it. It was new. Would I do it again? I don't think I would have a choice.
But you know how to act with it. You know how to go for it.
Oh, yeah.
Because either, like, don't touch me or just, like, fucking roll with it. You know what I mean?
Well, I had that situation I told you when we were talking about large parties of the guy touching me, and I came around and was like, touch me. But, different circumstances, completely different appropriateness levels there.
Oh, yeah, no, women hitting on people, I feel like they're probably way more crazy and aggressive, because if they're willing to go out there and put it on out there, they're probably...
They gotta have a game.
As they get bolder, they get bolder. Totally do.
Well, they get more lawyery. They get more lawyery, where guys will like, I'm gonna take a shot and see what happens, and women are like, well, I'm gonna make this game plan, see if some fucking slicks to my deal and shit. They're like smarter about it when they do it.
I agree with that.
So like when they do it, they're like, I don't want to fucking, because when guys do it, they're like, I'm old, I don't give a fuck. Women do it like, if I'm old, I'm gonna fucking take this personal, so I'm gonna get some shit ready to fuck with them if they don't do it, which Honestly, good move, because if I was an old guy and sketchy, I would want to be sketchy in the way that would make me less pissed off and sad. So, yeah, well, game on.
I feel like most old guys hitting on people though don't even realize how ridiculous they look.
Oh, I'm going to be a horrible old guy, and I'm going to love it.
Why?
I can blame it on senility, whatever. Yeah, no, I feel sorry for all those the female waitresses. It'll just be awful.
Yeah.
It'll be awful. I'll be shaking my cane, yeah. I'll probably get kicked out of places, yeah. It's a goal. It's a goal.
Yeah,
don't shame pervy old men. You just have to do it right.
You have to do it right. Pervy old man is great though, because people don't take him seriously and they just think of him as a teddy bear, but he's secretly like pocket jerking it off.
Oh no, he's a closet rapist.
And they don't
he
even
just
know
knows
it.
he's not spry enough to get away with it anymore. So he just takes what he can get.
Yeah.
Wow, it sounds like I'm speaking from experience. This is awful.
20 years from now, you're going to be listening to this being like, crap.
Need to reevaluate my life.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
But you know what's weird is because when cats are older, they're like, yeah, I don't give a fuck if my husband says this shit. So there's this old cat from England that used to come in and he used to talk about that one girl you were gonna move with, who was tall, and like whatever. And he goes, she's got a nice booty, and I'm like, and his wife's like, ha ha ha. I'm like, yeah, they don't give a fuck because they're just gonna die in a second anyway, so they don't really give a shit and take anything personal. So they're more likely to fucking pull that kind of shit, like older people. Like there's this one old chick who comes in. He comes in with this older cat. He's kind of he reminds me of my family, but like non fucking like, I don't want to say athletic or like just like pussy. Like Jewish, because I'm Italian. So I'm Italian. It's like a pussy version.
Jewish. We went straight to Jewish.
Yeah, well, like a pussy version of Italian. Like they're like, yeah, we'll just want to run around.
That's actually kind of accurate.
I didn't want to be racist, but yeah, because
yeah, I just went for it.
But anyway,
why not?
But anyway, his wife comes up to me. She just sits there and stares at me like, "You're pretty cute." I'm like, okay, good. I mean, because when old people look at you, they don't look at you. They look like they look through you. And that's the scariest places to drive are those delicatessens, like I've said before, where there's a place where geezers just to geese out.
Hometown buffet.
Oh, my God.
Like Golden
At like
Corrals
4:30 when they just finished the senior meals and they're going home to get their nap. They just already started their nap.
Shit.
Not my time.
God, we need to get somebody on that works at a buffet like that. They would just be horrendous stories.
Dude, the buffet that
Who
used
would
to
work
be...
at a buffet, though, if they had any other chance to work somewhere else? Because you couldn't make very...
No, nobody would.
Yeah, I mean...
Nobody would.
That's what I'm saying. Who are we
there
gonna
are
know?
people that have sampled into this horrendous style of work, of dealing with these just... like, I don't even want to say morbidly obese because
No,
No,
I
but
think
no,
it's like
no.
an understatement.
Yeah.
Like the people they just have to wheel in.
or the old
They
people,
do
like my
wheel it.
grandparents
I know.
that were like,
Yeah.
you know, buffets came about in their time, so like, buffet. Like, it excites their insides to, like, think that there's a buffet, even though they would never
It
eat
is
enough
kinda
to
funny. It
actually
is kinda
matter,
funny.
but they
A
can
special
really geek
occasion
out.
is let's go to the buffet.
Yes, old people dig that shit. They love it.
Let's go get salmonella.
They love just being
Yeah.
in charge of something, like of the service.
Maybe
Because
that's it.
maybe,
No.
but like
No.
when I like buffets, it was like when I was in high school, and I mean, I still get high. I was just getting high a second ago, but like I would just like go and get ripped and be like, oh, there's an Asian buffet. I can eat like fucking 10 plates. And while we were working at the place we work at, I was doing prep in the basement, and me and my friend decided we're going to have a cigarette. So we actually ran to that buffet down the street and fucking. I ate like 5 plates and 2 cups of soup when we came back and just died because, by the way, you know that same place that we work by kind of down the road that everyone has their birthday party or going away party at?
Yeah.
Who wants to ensure people to come there type of scenario?
P.S. This place is totally one of those Asian restaurants by day, bar by night to fill you all in, so that you can get the straight up vibe of like how it feels to go in there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I've worked with people that worked for them and said like they ripped off expired produce that was thrown away from a grocery store down the street.
Drunk people will eat anything.
Oh my
I'm not
god!
gonna argue that. It's just awful.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Awful.
Oh man, I've ate there before. That sucks. I heard this from an FSA guy. I heard this from an FSA guy. I see people eating. I just like,
Realization.
I think it's just like I just look at. I'm in a Jackass show. This is funny. Just find it funny. Pretend they're Steve-O. You know. Ugh. Anyway, I don't know what the point of my conversation was. I have no fucking clue.
We've gone on a huge tangent.
Well, that's good.
No,
Yeah.
yeah,
No.
it's very entertaining. Very entertaining.
Did you?
really
Any of you
were,
guys have
of
any bad
course.
tables today? Any bad assholes? Because
I
I had some bitches who were stupid, but not nothing too crazy.
I was
I-
gonna say I actually had a pretty normal day today.
I get a simple, like, sadistic pleasure in this aspect.
Go
that
on.
My place sells an item that is incredibly hot. Just insane. Like, you know, bear mace kind of pepper hot.
Okay,
And
I'm intrigued.
Some
I am
people
too.
like to try to order that. And I tell them, like, it's not a challenge. Like, you're not going to get this for free. As a matter of fact, before you order it, I'm going to make you sign a waiver that says that you are ordering this under your own conscious decision and will not sue us, and we'll still pay for your burger, even if you can't finish it.
You're saying it's that spicy or
It
big?
is ridiculous. Well, I mean, I can eat a habanero, so I'm
Okay,
doing it.
now I'm intrigued personally.
No, it's
so
hot.
we're going to talk
It's
about
hot.
this
I've
after
never
the show. I'm
actually
going to
seen,
grab
I've
another
never
beer, so I
actually
probably
seen
drink it.
anybody finish one. Never actually seen anybody finish one. I've seen people get about halfway through and they usually give up. The last person I served it to before today got 2 bites in and left the restaurant kind of like shaking, like mouth quivering. And it is spicy. Don't get me wrong.
I'm intrigued.
So this kid trying to act like a big guy, I bring him his gloves, I bring him his milk, I bring him all these other little
you
things.
bring a big guy milk?
No,
What's he
dude.
drinking milk? He's an adult.
'Cause it's hot.
Because it helps with the spiciness, helps cut out.
I always hear that shit.
Yeah, it helps coat your mouth with.
Was he trying to show off for people or
Do you
something?
think it would help if he
I
had
don't
his
know,
mom's
he was like,
tit
I
in his
enjoy
mouth?
spicy things, and I'm just like, I'm not trying to challenge you. I'm really warning you.
I think that milk thing's a bullshit. I
But
think they just
people,
want
if
their
you
mom's
try to
tit
tell
in
a
their
guy,
mouth.
if you try to warn a guy as a guy server, hey, that's really hot. The only thing the guys here is like, oh, I can fucking take it. I can do it.
Yeah,
and so
it's true.
I know they're going to do it, and so then I love it when they can't do it. I just watch
That would be
them,
really
and I don't do
satisfying.
anything other than bring them their initial. Because I'll put a picture of water, so I don't even have to pour them water. All I get to do is just sit back and watch them suffer. Yeah, it's
Speaking
sadistic.
of sadistic pleasures, one of the guys that I love so much that works with us or used to work with you, works at our same place. He will go up and crop dust tables that we don't like for us, which is one of
Is
my...
it Rob?
Yes.
And what is crop dusting?
Robert?
He will literally try to save up whatever is in him so that he can go and take a
You
virtual
were serious
shit.
about that? I've always heard talks about that.
Yeah, no, he's definitely asked me before, and for some
Robbie
reason,
will do it for.
yeah, I really
Yeah,
think
let's-
he would definitely do
Robert.
it. And so it's very funny when you're like, oh my god, I got some douchebags on table 22. You want to go light up that area for me? And you know it comes out, and you're like, that is my sadistic pleasure, is knowing that somebody pretty much had a, Asian shit on them for their dinner.
Man, as a server, I couldn't do that, but I would like to be able to pull it up. Because, come to think of it, when you think about fart on a table, you have to walk by and be like, this could be clean, or this could be messy. You're like, I need to keep track of what I'm going to eat today. So, the worst case scenario, you shit your pants. Best case scenario, you fucking blast some shit out, not draw any juice to your drawers, and keep walking. So, if I was a busser or a fucking, expo or a capo or whatever the fuck, I would just, bam, then kind of walk and no one knows shit and even don't blame you because,
what do you mean you would do that?
Oh, if I
did
had it,
that.
yeah, if I had it more in me, I would do it myself. But I love that I have fellow partners in crime at my job that can do it on command, apparently.
That is nice, man. I feel
impressive.
I
You're
don't
like,
gamble
I need this
and
now,
lose.
not in a half an hour.
Yeah.
I need you there now.
Yeah,
All right, I'm
I
on
need you
it.
to go over
You
there.
guys have taken fart hits, saying table 58. Maybe the table doesn't smell so fucking good, eh? Go over there. You guys have actually put out hits on tables.
Yes.
Yes.
Please walk through my whole section and do this.
And some guys
I'm
out
gonna
there
wait. Well, no, because I'm about to go and have a cigarette because everybody's eating, or it's just a perfect time that I don't have to go through there for the next couple minutes. So it's gonna kind of irradiate, and I just get to come back, and they can't be blamed on me. I haven't been seen in a while.
Oh my god.
That's
It's
so
cool.
funny.
No, I get little sadistic pleasures. Little sadistic pleasures.
Oh yeah, I mean, who doesn't in our industry? It's we have so many people that are so ridiculous at times that we
my
can't help but
God.
kind of get a little bit warm and fuzzy
shit.
when something ridiculous
You do,
happens back.
people always have that fear of spitting. Oh, the server's gonna spit in my food, or whatever, like that. And honestly, I've never done anything like that.
I've never even
And I
heard.
never re-
yeah,
I never
and
re-
I've touched my shit and touched something my ex
That's
hasn't touched.
you can't. But
I've done that.
Now we're dealing with a 1 in 3 in the room. For people
Okay.
that have served for a very
But I
long
haven't
time.
done that
Agreed.
before very often.
Yeah,
Very
very
often.
rare.
I have-
It's a special douchebag for me to touch
I've
myself.
spit in people's food at some places where,
Yeah.
okay, say I had someone who was going out with someone who says a certain race of people came in one night and it was harsh to their people because they were a certain thing, and they started making them feel bad, and I kind of spit and whatever, it's because it was my girlfriend or whatever, but yeah, I'm sending some spit shit out, man.
But I would have to agree with you that I think it's more rare than people.
It is rare.
Think
I haven't ever
is.
seen it.
Yeah. So we get our pleasures in other ways. We don't taint your food. We just, enjoy when something goes wrong.
Like watching you without a napkin, maybe for an extra minute longer. I have the napkin, and I'm gonna bring it to you. But I'm gonna watch how you deal with this for a moment. Can you play this off?
Or the people who choose to let their children sit at a different table when they're a large party and we're supposed to monitor
Oh
what
my
their kids
God.
are ordering.
Oh, yeah,
I
we-
love
Okay,
when
let's
their
talk
kids-
about that fucking topic right
Yeah,
now.
because I definitely let their children order as many juices and milks and chocolate milks as their little diabetic hearts,
Can we take
Desire.
a pause?
so that I can charge their parents
Let's
$1
take a
billion.
pause for a moment.
Do you have an actual cigarette?
Yeah.
All right, we're back in from the break. I don't know. We're talking about fucking bartenders in a restaurant area, and sometimes it'll have its own entity in a way, have its own response where the management just get involved and set the same standards for the rest of the people who are salesmen and actually have to deal with them on their yeah, fuck it, on their
Why not?
on their deal.
Yeah, we were just talking actually, and we should have been recording. John luckily pulled us back into it, but we were talking about the crazy people you have to deal with, and the entitled guests and creepy dudes, and we kind of got onto females. And there's actually a chick that comes in, and we were just talking about how she had the guts to come in the day after being served and throw a huge tantrum about how pissed off she was that she got charged the regular menu listed price for a drink, because how dare this new bartender didn't know that she gets this special hookup price of free $99 because she's a 80-year-old cunt bag that can't afford to pay for her own alcohol, apparently, when 21-year-olds can. So, how dare we actually expect that she could afford the, $8.50 for her martini. And how was I supposed to know that she needed to get some, special, $3.49 or $5 per thing discount and drink 3 of them while she's there?
Because, the bartender previous to you wasn't doing their job right. Or this information would have been passed down to you this is always a person we give a discount to because that's what the owner approves of, rather than just being the bartender picking and choosing special individuals and then allowing their coworkers to get thrown under the bus when they're not available to be able to work that shift. Yeah,
we definitely have people who work with us that are like, oh, I could totally be a bartender, I could do all this stuff. It's I'm for sure you could run through the motions of it, absolutely. It's not like it's impossible to do. It's dealing with the true assholes.
It's a psychological thing.
Yeah, that lady, day in and day out, of things that you don't know anything about, and that's above and beyond just the sheer amount of, volume of people that you're running into, quickly serving beverages, getting food for, taking care of, these masses that are all drinking, so their time is not even really relative anymore.
No, not at all.
And you're dealing with all of this, and then you have your coworker in the back that's like, I'm a fucking leprechaun, and I can do everybody's job better than them, and you're like, no, you can't.
I get the pleasure of at being such a small restaurant that I work at currently, that when guests come in, and, I'm the host, the busser, the bartender, the food runner, I'm everything for the front of the house. Yeah, I don't even have a manager around. And I have to call them and be like, hey, got a problem. But when you have guests just walk in, they're like, yeah, we're just going to go to the bar. We don't want to see you. And you're like, yeah, okay, yeah. And then they walk over to the bar and you're like, yeah, I'll be your bartender too. So, why did you make this awkward by choosing to ignore me beforehand?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Now we get to have this whole rest of the awkward situation where I try to make it not feel awkward.
They have a territorial. They have a territory. They're like, this is my territory. And it's not my fucking problem. Then when it gets to be their problem, it becomes awkward.
Yeah.
I feel like that's an episode of Family Guy or something just waiting to happen, where you see him buzz over and then bring out the plates, cook them in the back and bring it out.
Yeah, kind of. No, it's kind of how I feel. Well, it was funny. I was actually working in a busier restaurant, and they give you these little slips that tell you what the server is, because there's so many sections. There's 20 servers on.
Slips that tell you what the server is?
It's who the server is for that table.
Oh, gosh.
As you walk them out to the table, it'll say table 26.
They would
server,
be like
server
walks
John
on the
Doe.
beach.
No, it just says server, table 26, server John Doe, and that's it. And you get that slip, so you're like a kindergartner, you know where to bring the table and just tell them who their server will be. Well, I walked out there and I didn't even know what my section was. And granted at the time I was smoking pot.
But the beep. Okay, we're back on.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
The name of the person was...
Yeah, John.
John.
Yes. So I read the slip, and it said John. And I was like, oh, your server today will be John. I turned my back, and I realized that I was John, and I was his server. So I instantly turned back around, and I was like, hey, I'm John. And it was I ended up pulling it off with the table, but it was I felt really dumb at the time. And yeah, we had to do a little cutout there because I apparently forgot my name, which is awesome.
It happens.
It does happen.
Anonymity is a bitch.
I almost forgot my name a couple times.
Oh, whatever. I think I've said 3 people's names on accident.
It's where I haven't had any. Oh shit, dude! I had a weird fucking table there. Okay, Tuesday night we're closing. A friend of ours who was also in a band with me, who still works with us, and. She had some bitch leave behind her ace bandage, and obviously it was thrown away because it's bloody and gross and shit. She calls up, and she's like, hey, I left an ace bandage there. Was it there? And, one of our servers who kind of works there a little bit, who's a little older. No, she's younger than me. God damn it, that makes me older. But anyway, she fucking, answered the phone. It's like, yeah, you can come in to check for it if you want. And so this psycho comes in, goes to this girl's section, looks for ace bandage. She had a fucking wound on. It's like, oh, you know where it's at? And she's like, I'm not going to lie to you, hon. It's in the garbage probably because the busters came and grabbed it and shit. And, and they dumped grease and shit all over it. And she's like, kind of like feeding for the can I still get it look in her face. Like, really?
Like,
Like-
go and make that $5 investment.
I would tell her
and get a new
yes.
one.
It's out in the dumpster,
Oh,
and I'm gonna
but
watch.
she absolutely threw it away and remembered it. She just didn't want to fucking tell him that. You know, obviously it's like, you wonder, is like, is it the money investment, or is it they think it's like a witchcraft scenario? Because I'd be more likely to believe the witchcraft scenario. I'm sympathetic. You know, if you want to save $5, it's like, just take off your fucking underwear,
No,
cut
we-
it in
we
half,
already
and wrap it around your hand, and
Discuss.
push some dish soap on it from a restaurant that you were in.
Already discussed the disgusting habits of certain individuals
Yeah.
previously in this as well. So leave mayonnaise bandaged and shit on the walls. You can't really impress me anymore.
That's
You really
fucking
can't.
gross.
You can entertain me, but you're not going to impress me. Like,
Yeah, those are up there for sure. I was just trying to think of like anything grosser than that, really. I did see a girl try to grab a beer bottle one time and throw up into it, which obviously, physics, that wasn't gonna, that
She
sheer
has to have a
amount
funnel.
of,
She could roll up the menu and fucking made it a funnel.
I mean,
and
can
wipe
you
the
imagine
menu
she was
off.
like,
and if all of this happened, I would be impressed.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Yeah, somebody
would've
was like,
watched
I
it.
need a funnel.
Yeah.
They just like wrapped up the
Wrapped it,
menu
yeah.
and vomited into a bottle. I would applaud them.
yeah, no, but this chick just straight up grabbed the bottle and tried to get it in there. I mean, high five for at least trying to grab something, I guess, but really bad that it was that, because it just made like as if you put your finger on a faucet and it kind of sprays out the side, and she was drinking vodka crayons, so it looked like red blood vomit up on...
Did she actually contain any of it in the bottle?
I
Like,
mean,
was
I
any of
don't
it
know.
successful?
It was so much vomit everywhere, like nobody checked, I doubt. I remember getting up out of the table, because I was one of her friends, and I remember leaving the table, and we blamed it on another girl, and then she got kicked out of the bar for the night, and we got to stay.
Oh my god.
Bonus.
So, Brittany, were you working that night when this fucking fat bitch came into the... I think, John, you weren't working there at that time, but she came in, and people were looking for her and shit. She's a big fucking bitch. And she sits down, and people are like, where's she at? And then people at tables or whatever. She came out, and she fucking broke the toilet seat. And just shit all over.
No.
Just fucking, like said, fuck it. You know what I mean?
No, I
You
did
found
not.
a fucking heroin needle in one, didn't you?
Oh my god, no you didn't.
I was there during that shift and was told of the heroin.
Oh,
needle.
so you didn't personally
I was
come across it like
personal
bones.
witness.
You know,
Who are these people?
Just special kind of
And you know, our place is actually kind of a classier place amongst
It
some
really
of
and
them.
there's
is.
still fucking idiots
And
and
there's
psychos
still
there.
all of that shit happening.
Right? Like your local. I don't even know.
You hate
anymore.
to see what's in those stabbing cabin kind of bars,
Right?
if that's what's happening in the classy like
Oh shit!
bars and
like a David
breweries
Lynch movie,
and
what the hell?
restaurants.
You know, I wanted to say it was like finding a heroin needle in Chuck E. Cheese, but I actually don't feel like that's actually happens more often than we
Yeah, I
think
was
it
just gonna
does.
say,
Like honestly,
Probably.
they're
Not
just some
gonna
horrible
lie.
parents.
Probably.
That is the deal. That's why people are fucked up, because of horrible parents.
Yeah.
And like you see parents on TV like, yeah, I got a creative and whatever, and then the kids got Capri Sun or whatever in the fridge, and they're fucking fine. But like, they're just like, I always say that statement because of LP, of course. But honestly, you see kids, and that's the most people I hate in a restaurant. It's usually fucking scumbags who have kids throwing shit all over, just fucking like, nah, and the parents are like, I'm big occupied, I can eat my macaroni and cheese, and not have them fucking fuck with me. And those are the people I hate the most. The people who have kids that don't respect anything, and they're just breeding new assholes to waste our air and to go drive around when they don't need to drive around. We want to go to back and forth to work or something simple. We have people carotting our arteries of life to do shit. And these fucking dickbags are creating these people. It's like, if you... I believe people should have licenses to have kids. You know, honestly, if it would be something that's simple to be like, do I put kid A in my seat, trunk, car seat, whatever... just a simple thing to show that they should deserve to breed. But,
Like a car license, but for children.
oh, fuck. Absolutely.
Wait, don't Asians already have that thing where they can only have like 2 children? Maybe we could do that installment.
China, and I disagree. I don't believe on no.
Yeah,
No, you
they
can't
have
do
a...
that.
They want a
There
more
are
People that
male
make
ratio.
choices to not have children. Fine. There are people that make choices to have a bunch of children. and that helps counteract the amount of people that choose not to have children. As time progresses and technology advances, there are more people that choose not to have children. Because they don't need to.
I think
They don't need
America.
to.
But
It
then
just
there's
becomes a
those
conscious
people
choice.
like those
And then there's the people that breed a whole lot.
crazy
Yes,
town
but
ones that have like
but-
20 children.
I think like
What?
southern states should have less of a ratio than northern states.
Fact. Okay, I'd like to ditto that one.
it's
as
just
well.
it's hard because you can't say that a child is going to be, even though it could be this really bratty kid, that it's going to be a horrible person when he grows up, because it could not be.
Yeah.
They could realize whatever. And there's always that what if. And
Yeah.
you don't want to stomp on
I
something.
mean, granted, if you have a kid like from fucking, I don't know, Virginia, or and
West
someone's
Virginia.
and someone's yelling, "Fucking Twin Towers was as important as Dale Earnhardt dying and shit that year," and fucking throwing shit at him, and like they might
I
grow
think
up to
that's more
believe
like
that.
South Carolina.
And that's the whole thing I have about with the religious people. Not to get hated.
I
mean, that's the whole thing.
Yeah, well,
Just to fucking say, like, you're throwing some shit out there that actually could plause hate towards a group of people, but you're basing that off absolutely fucking nothing. And, I don't
You
know.
know what makes me gain hate towards those people is when they leave me that like book of Christian whatever instead of a tip.
Oh yeah, we touched
Or
on that
goodie.
actually the last time.
I'm
It was
like-
I didn't hear
funny.
about a book of
Yeah.
anything. Go
Well, yeah,
on.
they have like
Go
little
on.
scriptures in them.
I've
There's
got-
3 pages.
I've seen like different. Yeah, there's the book thing, and then I've also seen one where it's like a lotto ticket, and you actually scratch it off, and it like it says something, and you flip it over, and it's like
Jesus blank you.
yeah, and it's something like you flip it on the back, and it's like luck won't just be given to you by this, like blah 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 blah. And you're like, oh snap! It's like a sassy Jesus thing. I don't know.
Jesus with
If you
attitude.
give
Yeah,
me
let's-
these people,
Jesus in the hood or something. Just popped up like, bitch, you ain't gonna win this with just no lotto ticket.
do me a favor. If either of these type of people go in your place and you have some type of system that adds points to a cumulative, I don't know, coupon balance or maybe free food balances, like Red Robin's doing that kind of shit or whatever the fuck nowadays. Let me know their names so I can get into the database and find their address so that when I go promote my own things I'm doing, I go to their fucking houses. Just like those
Right.
Mormon fuckers do.
I just always wondered if I could get. I've gotten away with one thing, which I'll share in a moment, but I've always wanted to try to get away with this. When a table comes up and they're just starting to be overtly religious with me in whatever way it is,
That's fucking...
that I just start talking about Satan.
That sounds
It would be
amazing.
hilarious, because now I'm going to share the story.
Yeah, but they believe in that, so they're like, yeah, I get it, buddy.
Well, I mean, whatever. I mean, just something that's so offensive to them, that...
No, but it's
can't-
they believe that you believe that, so they believe that you believe in their belief. Because they believe in Satan, but you don't.
Well,
Sure.
yeah.
Sure.
And
I
so
lost
they're
you
gonna
on that one.
they're riding the boat, you're just hyping them up, man.
Okay, well, sure. I guess. It will also depend on the individual.
Sorry to be a shit here thing,
No,
but I
yeah,
agree
okay.
they're crazy.
Thank you. Yeah, you just shit on my parade.
Sorry.
God damn it.
It's like, well, technically.
But they believe in
I don't
that
know, I'm
shit.
gonna bleach for
They
this.
believe that, like, okay, God had this awesome angel who kicked ass and all this stuff. And so they kept him in charge of every asshole in the world. So to me, that sounds like a promotion. That sounds to me like if I was looking at this like a business person's like, okay, Lucifer, Lucy, Morningstar, whatever the fuck, he got a bunch of shit, man. And he's the only guy capable of doing it. So that sounds like a promotion. Like, nah, I won't fuck with you. Do your shit down here. You can fucking do whatever. Watch whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? So it sounds like you got hooked up. You know what I mean? And the thing about Christians and Mormons, all these fucking weird fucking people, is they want to scare you into just believe in a certain rules other people have to rule by.
Fear is
So-
a mechanism that's going to drive societies to do things. It's
what are
been
the-
a useful tool throughout
Hence
all of
Bill
history.
O'Reilly.
But I
Oh,
wanna-
he's a piece of shit. Don't
but
even get me started on that.
let's
fucking
back up.
Okay, back.
Let's go back
Okay.
to a little bit more of the
Back to the
restaurant
table.
topic.
Back to the table.
And so, the one thing I was able to get away with, I don't know if I shared this or not, and I'm going to apologize if I have, but came up to a table and, they weren't listening to me. Just nobody was paying attention. They got the glassy-eyed look over their faces, and they're kind of like droningly talking to each other. Not really responding, but just eating up that whole aspect of one person is talking and they're kind of looking amused. But I just said, well, okay, nobody's listening to me, so I'm just going to go fuck myself right now. And I said that to the table directly
Oh,
in a
shit.
calm
Yes.
tone of voice,
That's so awesome.
and then walked away. And I watched from a distance to see if anybody really paid it, and nobody. It was two ways to look at this. Either nobody noticed, or they were in that like sort of shock mechanism, like Fight Club, where they saw a penis and they don't know if they saw the penis.
But they're
Like,
gonna
did the
roll
penis
with it.
actually happen? And if nobody talks about the penis, we're just gonna let that be the elephant in the room. I like to choose the latter.
I feel like people don't fucking actually listen to what I'm saying, because, like we've said before, like, you say a special and you have to repeat it 6 different times or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Even today, like, I said something, I'm like, there's no way this bitch was listening to what I'm saying, or this fucking dickhead, or whatever the fuck. Like, people are just like, they hear what they want to hear, and just like, what's annoying for us as people who serve these people, it's like, you come in for a specific business that you want to pay us for and get quality of, and you give a little more of an extension to that, depending on our level of service or whatever that we actually judge because we're involved in it. So, if you come into this place and you just like are half-assed, ripped, or whatever the fuck's wrong with you, and you did not paying attention to anything, and then you judge us and change our lifestyle and our monetary, exchangement by it's like, you're really causing the damage to the community, because a lot of people in this country are in the food service industry. Mom and pop aren't making us fucking dinners as much as they used to in the fucking 60s. It's like, we're going out to eat, and, we're paying for a service. You know what? And a lot of these people who are in the food service industry, especially not in Washington or California or whatever the fuck states, they're getting paid fucking minimum wage, under minimum wage, which is $2.50, which people like Herman Cain are trying to fucking ixnay. And so you might get tips one night, you might get fucking not. And the sad thing about it is a lot of those assholes, those rednecks, those dumb fucks, those fucking whatever you want to call them, come into the restaurants, say, they're like, oh, I just paid for something, why should I have to pay for more, or whatever. They don't even know. People aren't even educated how our system works. People don't know about fucking lobbyists who make money out of selling fucking pharmaceutical drugs, and who have to now worry about it, and how people have to work for fucking tips, and people don't know about the fucking economy. And we have people who come into our industry back and forth who don't respect each other, and I hope there's more people who do podcasts like this. People might find it offensive or dickish or whatever the fuck, but, we're all working in industries together. The more we understand each other, the more we'll be able to fucking, interact and have actually a better experience and get more out of what we want and have less fucking assholes around. Sorry, I had to get on a high horse for a second, but...
And have less assholes.
As you've watched, I've been drinking.
Have you watched?
I actually agree, though, with that. Giving out information does help to hopefully rally other people to take notice, whether in a comic relief or whether in a proactive response. Whatever it is, it's nice to have discussions like this, not only for the fun of it, but for hopefully the benefit of either somebody realizing they are that D-bag, or hopefully realizing that somebody they're with is, and to help out with that situation.
Yeah, you know what? And also, I wonder if I should be tipping my mailman to that last episode we had about talking about Oprah and shit. Yeah. And
yeah, I heard that. It's funny. My mom used to actually always leave beer out during the winters for like people who brought the mail or did like the garbage and stuff every once in a while as like a high five for dealing with this shit and like 40 below zero and shit.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
See, I want to do that, but I wanted my mailman to be that one guy who was, who the cast of Glee
federal employee. I do not accept bribes beyond $25.
Yeah, who the cast of Glee represents in their fictional show. Be like, well, this guy tried to give me a beer, though. I'm gonna fucking write him up. Mr. Schuster would not like me.
So we always touch on a lot of negative stuff. I got to touch on, we were talking about today, and I had that one guilty pleasure. But I actually had one, like, super positive note. It's kind of sad that it made my day. But
go on.
So it was a group of 3 younger girls, and they were all ordering salads. And I got to the 3rd person, and I was like, "And what salad dressing do you want?" And she was like, "Oh, I forgot." And I just had that.
Damn it!
I said it's a good story. It's a good story.
Okay, so but I'm annoyed already.
No, I know. That switch in my head went off too, and I was like, "Son of a bitch, get ready to rattle this off as fast as I can, so she doesn't even understand me. Go." And then she was like, looked down at the menu where she had saw the salads, and then moved her hand across and said honey mustard. And I was like, yes.
Yeah.
And I even said that to her. I was like, thank you for reading that. And I don't know if she took that as me patronizing her or not. I just let it be. But I
She was
got a
just
weird
down
look
to be
with it.
involved.
Yeah.
No, people should know. I mean, it's those little small wins like that that actually are like a happy moment for us when you can read your own fucking salad dressing or when you could flip the page and see what sodas we offer.
There's this husband and wife that have this little kid. They come in to the place, to my restaurant, and every time I come by the table, I hear the father educating the child on how to properly dine. Different do's and don'ts, like silverware to please, to when you look at certain items, to looking at the menu, like all of it. And I stood by his table for like 5 minutes just to listen. I had no arguments at anything he was saying. I was just impressed that he was actually educating in an establishment.
Yeah.
What's that
What's
class
the best
called?
time to say it?
What's that class called where fancy cats take that shit? Where they, chicks bow and
Etiquette
curse.
class?
No, but this is like some British ass sounding thing. Cotillion.
Oh, I don't even know.
Huh.
Is it? Anyway.
I guess I'm not cultured enough.
I know. I feel
But there's
like
this,
I'm just
there's this
black
class
trash.
I
called.
know. I feel like I'm US of A over here.
I don't even know about it, so I hate to
Marker.
describe. I'm gonna sound like a fucking asshole describing this, but I've seen on TV shows, which I'm basing this off of. People go to this class and wear frilly things, and they call it cotillion, and they learn how to bow and curtsy. And it sounds really weird, but it's
I
always
mean, do
been.
they still do that shit?
Fuck, I don't know, man.
Maybe.
Are you watching Don't Nobby? Is that what
No,
you're basing
no,
this on?
dude, that looks really
I was
horrible,
thinking
though.
porn,
It looks like there's a bunch of
There's
people.
everything for porn.
No, there's a bunch of people here who aren't gonna bang and they're gonna annoy me. So I'm gonna watch Californication new season. Good thing the guy from fucking Wu-Tang Clan isn't on it anymore to ruin it for me. So anyway, I want to talk about this fucking. We'll go back to Hank Moody, but I'm gonna talk about this one fucking. I hate the people who come to the restaurant. They'll sit down. They'll automatically laugh. Well, you don't have this on the menu anymore. Kiss of death. And it's like a fucking okay, go on, bitch. And she's like, we have the lady at the desk said I could do this. I'm like, goddamn, you fucking host and you fucking manager people at the desk who think we can do whatever the fuck we want when you're not responsible for what we can produce or can't produce. You're not looking at the fucking inventory we get from the produce. Anyway, she goes, you can do a traditional Cobb salad because the lady at the desk said you can do a Cobb salad. I was like, just to let you know, I work through the kitchen a little bit here, and I'll let you know what we have or do not have. And just to nip this in the bud because you're probably going to get what you want anyway. But I even said this like this, and she actually wasn't pissed off or anything. And I said, what would you not like on a traditional Cobb salad? I'm just looking for fucking precursors. I don't want any shit, She's like, well, not too much blue cheese. I go, olives on that shit. Chicken. There's chicken. I'm going to put it on. And then she gets it, and she's happy. She's mostly happy because it looks nice, and the cooks actually took the time to make it look nice and shit. But just the fact that, this isn't on the menu. It's like, the balls you have. I wouldn't have the balls to go into a place and say, you don't really have this on your fucking menu, but can you have your dad swirl around and touch his nutsack and fucking...
Yeah,
they don't actually do that.
dazzle me some shit.
But it's just like, don't you have any respect for this place or what they provide,
I will have to say, as you're talking about this, it just reminds me that much more of how much harder it is for a female server to give somebody attitude, because
Agreed.
if a female server is giving you attitude, she is a bitch.
That's true.
And you take it out on her financially. But if a male server is not even mean to you, I shouldn't even say that. I'm so accustomed to that's what they say about
No, dude, I'm a total asshole.
But yeah, if a male server corrects you or is stern with you or kind of lays it right out there matter-of-factly, then, they're just kind of putting their foot down or telling you how it is. But when a woman does it, it really becomes this ridiculousness. Because I've actually had multiple people have a fit over things that I've said in a dry way because they probably saw me approach their table happy and spunky and ready to go because I'm jacked up on all sorts of fucking caffeine. And then the second that the douchebag thing that they say comes out of their mouth, they realize that the realistic and normal me comes out, and instantly they're like, oh, fuck, she just went bitch mode, and I gotta cry about it. But
That's
if
absolutely
you were
true.
to do it, they would be like, that's just me being an idiot, and he just got stern with me to let me know it kind of was stupid. I feel like there's a total...
Counter
No,
argument. I got a
that's-
counter
that's-
argument,
Oh.
though.
Hey, go on. I'm
Counter
intrigued.
argument, as a guy server, we cannot mess up your order.
Okay, I'll
That's
give it to you.
true.
It
That's
is
true.
Intolerable as a male server to mess up a person's order.
Okay, well
we
played.
are just the most horrible person. We're probably a junkie that just comes in to barely work the nights.
That's
I
a
can't
really good
remember-
point.
No,
That's
it's,
a really
it's
good point.
honestly, you can like see it in their faces. I have to be perfect every time, but I can watch a girl server
I was
just be like, hey, I brought you just whatever the fuck I wanted, and yeah, we're gonna do this today. And he's got away with it. And it's like, holy
And they can also-
shit.
it
Holy
is-
shit.
they can
How
get
did
away-
that happen?
it is a balance of being an asshole to being sweet to get away with something.
Sure.
Like, you could be an asshole and get away with something. It's the guy be like, hey, fucking do this and listen to me. And you could be like, oh, fuck, I fucked up. My bad.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, girls look like bitches more like that, and dudes look like fucking stoners more, or whatever the fuck if they don't look like that. And,
I will have to say 2 instances that definitely prove both of those points. I work with a chick, she's Asian, and in like the arms of an angel / geisha, she gets away with anything she wants because people are like, oh, she's a cute little, Trimasian that doesn't know what she's doing, and she's quee. So she gets away with like mass murder. Like, she might as well be a terrorist bomber of the industry because she could kill 1 million people with what she does, and it will never be a problem, and people will eat it out of the palm of her hand. So I
That
do
is
agree
true.
with that. Well played on the making mistakes and getting away with being a female, for sure.
I was like telling some trainees I had once, it's like, it was just really sweetheart girls, like, who were really fucking cool with it. Like, hey man, not worth so much because you could knock some shit over on them, and they will like apologize to you because you're so sweet. If I did that, they'd be like, what the fuck you doing, asshole? But then again, with having that asshole persona, I could be with being a mouthy fucking asshole. So, like, it just, you gotta play your personality, just like someone we talked about earlier who could do the most crazy shit to people.
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not even saying it as a negative. I'm saying it as
No,
like
it's, you gotta
a
work with your
super
personality.
quadruple bonus. It's like, why wouldn't you love to work with her? Even if fuck up is like fucking
You just send her-
roses to
you,
this
you
person.
fuck up and you just send her over.
Yeah,
there.
exactly. I'm like,
I fucked up.
I fucked up. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
you happy?
no.
Oh, you like a pretty China doll. I mean, it's like guaranteed.
Oh,
These
she's
people,
fucking awesome.
they're so happy. And I mean,
I forgot
yeah,
about
was
the person
not
you're talking
hating.
about, but,
I'm
yeah.
very. It works out fabulous for all of us. I mean, I'm high-fiving that kind of shit for sure. So I do agree that women can get away with that ditzy or stupid card, and they can be completely smart and know exactly what happened, and they totally get away with it. So
And they just play on that, and that's what, honestly, that's what you gotta do when you work in the fucking food service industry, because you gotta deal with all types of personalities. If you can deal with one that gets away with fucking, like, fucking with people and just get a
like
little
our
angst
FSA
out.
driver.
Oh, that fucking guy.
Oh, this guy, he is a gem. We've all had little runs with him and his wife. They come in, you nice enough on the outside, but then you get to hang out with them for a little bit and realize they like to drinky a little too much. And
I
she
get
likes
that, but
to-
if you're an asshole, it doesn't fucking matter, man.
yeah,
If
she
you're a
likes
fucking
to
asshole-
get belligerent and tell you that she's not going to tip you if you don't serve her anymore, and he likes to get belligerent and touch the female servers' asses. So
Dude, I
that's
serve that-
a fun couple to handle.
I serve that fat fucking bitch, like,
I
fucking,
like
like...
to touch their asses. I just don't do it. I mean,
Yeah, this guy does it though. He's like, hey there, 20-year-old. Ah.
They always fucking say hi to me when I walk by them and shit. I'm like, whatever.
Oh, they still say, again, I mean, I don't even think it's out of, like, malice. I think
No,
it's
none of it is.
just pure drunken and then not even caring to know better. You just ridiculous attitude, behavior.
Dude, that bitch got kicked out of a place. Our friend we mentioned who worked at a ski resort, who everyone gets trashed there. This bitch got kicked out for being too trashed.
And you know what's bad when this place is synonymous with just drunk behavior, and this chick is like thrown out because she's even too much for a ski lodge.
Everyone's like, I don't want to deal with her. I don't want to deal with her. That's kind of the deal.
Yeah, same chick threatened one of our friends, one of our servers, that she wasn't going to tip her if she didn't bring her another beer as her husband was arguing not to serve her because
Dude, I had
she
that
gets
fucking
so
happen.
crazy.
it's just so awkward.
Yeah.
People put you in situations where they're arguing at the table. I had one where lady was asking to order something else because she was hungry. I think it was a soup. It was years ago. I can't remember the exact details on it, but then the guy actually looked at her and was like, "Do you really need to eat some more?" And
Holy shit! Damn!
like, it sounds like it's out of a movie, and it's God honest truth. I'm standing right there. And like, what do you say to it? Like, what do you can't say. You're just like, holy crap! I need to leave right now.
Yeah, you're just
just
stuck
walk
there.
away. Just walk away.
Did you
walk
just
away.
leave?
Yeah, I just walked away. What are you gonna do? I was
Did
like,
you
I'm
put
not
down
gonna
the
wait for a
food?
response. I'm not gonna deal with this. I'm gonna come back in a moment and be like, hey, so do we want that? Like, because that was awkward, and we're not gonna approach that again.
Man, I had
I've
this.
never had anything like that happen.
Dude, I had
Okay, I don't know why. I just thought of another. It's a random one. It probably won't come back. But
Go on.
Yeah.
Go
yeah.
on.
Well, alcohol helps induce many things.
Uh-huh.
But so I was waiting on this table, and there was this guy, and to be honest, he kind of looked like a little bit of a skinnier Santa. He was still chubby, but he was a little,
Was he
little,
silver
little
A
fox?
Belfair Santa, a
like
tweaker
his
Santa.
beard wasn't super long. It was trimmed up a little bit. It was super white. Like he was still portly, but like still trimmed down a little bit, like Santa in a speed suit.
No, there you go.
Let's put it that way. Santa in a speed suit. And he came in and he goes to pay with his credit card, and no shit, his credit card says Santa Claus on it. And credit cards are supposed to have your real name, because I'm supposed to be able to check that to your ID to be able to run that. And he's like, well, if you don't like the Santa Claus one, he pulls out Count Dracula one, he pulls out this one, and I ran the card, and it worked.
How does that work?
I had no idea.
It's just
I
like the
didn't look
Supernatural TV show when they jacked credit cards and made like Eddie Van Halen and fucking
at it. Yeah.
filled them out to
Well,
different people.
I never got a complaint. I mean, if something's been listed as stolen, it'll pop up when you run a credit card. It'll pop up, call this number,
Yeah.
declined, whatever. And he never had a problem. All his credit cards were his. I don't know how he got away with it, but sly old man with his
All right.
multiple fictitious personalities.
Welcome to Crazy
Well,
Time,
now,
folks.
now that we are reflecting on this, I said Santa Claus and Count Dracula.
It was a Count
Those are-
Chocula.
Someone who looks like
I'm now
Mr.
like
Burns.
worried about pedophilia, and I'm like, Santa Claus has a lot of children sit on his lap.
You did.
Oh,
And you'd be
I
walk
didn't
up and
even
be like,
go
hey,
there.
little kid. Yeah, wow, I went to a dark place with that.
Well, dude, it is something like when people say I don't like clowns, I'm scared of clowns. Well, yeah, you should be. They're fucking weirdos, man. A bunch of weirdos who you don't see their face and work for a place that goes downtown. Yeah, you have every right to be scared of that shit. So,
Agree.
I can't identify who you are. I can show you on the doll. when
I've
you
had
touch
clowns
me.
swear at me when I was a kid because I fucked with them. But like, yeah.
I
Yes.
used to dress as a clown as a kid.
Well, shit, dude. Just
Like,
think of
to
those.
scare people, actually, now that I think about it, because I did it when I was in, like, playing football and things. Paint my face like a clown, and you're getting all football, and you start punching people and shit, and they're like, holy shit, the clown's punching me. It's
I've
frightening.
never had that scenario
Frightening.
happen, but that's awesome.
Well, I inflicted those scenarios. I think we got on massive tangents.
Agree.
That's all right. We'll see how far we are. We're about an hour and
Always.
17 minutes
Yeah.
into this pod.
Okay.
So
think
you know
we
what?
should-
We'll carry on the conversation because it's to the point where like it could be like off the record or on the record. So we're gonna just lock this up. So
Yeah.
thank you, Brittany, for coming on. Thank you, John, for coming on. We'll carry this on next time. And tip your server, you motherfuckers. Don't be a cheap piece of shit. If you want to be a cheap piece of shit and hang out with your fucking laptop friends, go to fucking Starbucks.